Hi there, I'm Catlin, and this is What News Wednesday. President Barack Obama has decided to hold off on immigration reform until after the midterm election. Now, I had the idea that all of the undocumented workers across the country should kind of protest just to show that this is a conversation that really needs to happen sooner rather than later. Leave your job for a day, show us how big of a powerhouse you really are, how many of you are really working in this country. And then I remembered that they actually want their jobs. So that's not going to work. Russia is all in Ukraine, and it looks like President Vladimir Putin is trying to build a land bridge to Crimea, where 60% of the population identifies as Russian. So, wait, what? Huh? Oh, you don't know what Crimea is. Okay, moving on. Sharif's administration continues to come under fire in Pakistan. The government's response was, Sharif, don't like it. If you don't get that reference, then I don't know how you're going to be a successful human being. Trouble in Pakistan. The iconic Joan Rivers was laid to rest in New York City over the weekend, and it truly was the star-studded funeral that Joan had hoped for. The New York Gay Men's Chorus performed songs like There's Nothing Like a Dame and Hey Big Spender. Hugh Jackman also performed, although surprisingly not with the chorus. Joan worked in the entertainment industry for over 40 years and will be remembered by millions. Her work ethic was as hard and unyielding as the prosthetics in her face. We'll miss you, Joan. Phil Robertson of Duck Dynasty was on the news this week. I know. He was being interviewed about his thoughts on ISIS, and he said that he thinks that the ISIS terrorists need to be converted to Christianity or killed. Which is ironic because what ISIS says to all of their captives is, convert or we kill you. Apparently they have a lot in common. I think we need to just adopt a policy as a nation. If you're on a reality show, don't do the news, even if it's Fox News. They're calling themselves news. Just don't, nobody's asking a Real Housewife's opinion on NATO's effectiveness, and certainly no one is interviewing Kardashian about peace in the Middle East. The US Open was played over the last few weeks here in New York. Oh, tennis. It's classy like golf, but actually enjoyable to watch. Marin Cilic, I don't really know how to say his name, but God, do I love looking at his face, took home the men's singles title, while Serena brought it home for the ladies, now giving her 18 Grand Slam titles. Now, is it just me, or should we get like some kind of a reality show that's Venus and Serena paired up against Peyton and Eli, like fighting their way off an island? No? Just me? Okay. Football is back, and boy, has it been an interesting few days. The ESPN Fantasy Football app stopped working in the middle of Game 1, which is kind of like punching a bride in the face on her wedding day. Just saying sorry isn't going to make it better. Ray Rice has been suspended by the NFL indefinitely and released by the Baltimore Ravens following the release of the video showing the footage of him punching his wife in the face so hard that even Mike Tyson was like, whoa man, that's not cool. Domestic violence is disgusting, and if you think that his punishment was too harsh, I hope you get eaten by a shark. It's never okay. Blaming the victim is never okay, and you absolutely do not get a free pass just because you're a professional athlete. Excuse me. The only pass that you get is getting to wear shiny leggings to work every day. Okay? Scotland will hold a vote next week to determine whether or not they'd like to remain part of the United Kingdom. Prime Minister David Cameron warned them, "You may not go back. Once we've imperialized you, we're not going to come after you, but please don't leave." The president will hold a press conference tonight to talk about, anybody? ISIS! Of course. What else have we been talking about? He's going to discuss policies and upcoming plans for Iraq and Syria. I'm sure it's going to be very exciting. And you know you can actually watch it live. You don't have to wait for them to put up that clip on BuzzFeed or CNN or Fox or whoever. You can watch it live. Or you can just watch me. Check back every Wednesday for this good stuff, and please subscribe to find out about all of our videos.